Good morning, friends. What's up? Melanie Rose, your old girl, here to give you your daily aspects for September 12, 2021. Today is really a waxing crescent moon. But when you see the moon in the sky, it may look closer to this first quarter moon because it's going to be first quarter tomorrow. So as you've been visualizing what it would be like to have your intentions come to full fruition, this is the time to stop visualizing so much and start taking action so that you can focus in and get some work done and have made your goal or made a smaller goal, a more manageable goal by the full moon in a week or so from now. So, welcome to the first quarter moon. It's time to go from visualizing to taking action. Sun in Virgo is keeping us bright-eyed and focused on the details that set us up to succeed. Moon in Sagittarius. So with the moon in Sagittarius, we exit the deep and pondering energy of Scorpio and find ourselves ready to get moving. We have exceptional access to the ability to speak honestly and philosophically at this time, and we may feel we are up for a bit of an adventure, especially the kind that strengthens our bond and our connection with the natural world. I want to remind you all also of an ongoing aspect that is in effect. The moon's perigee, which we discussed yesterday. The moon itself is in the few days where it is actually the closest to the earth, and its gravitational effect on what happens here is intensified. So you may find its effect also intensified on your home life and on your personal thoughts, feelings, etc. Okay, let's get into these aspects. I give these in Central Standard Time. I'm in Fayetteville, Arkansas. At 12:33 a.m., we have a void of course, moon, sextile, Mars. At 3:34 a.m., the moon makes ingress into Sagittarius. And at 4:18 p.m., the moon goes sextile with Saturn. So if that all looks like gibberish to you, stick around a minute. We're going to discuss all of these symbols. The sun is your outer self. It's the part of you that is the interface with the rest of the world. It's the person that people meet and get to know and who you are with them. The moon is more about your inner self, your thoughts and feelings, your intuitions. Also, it has to do with your domestic relationships and your home life. The private stuff, the stuff that isn't always completely seen. Okay, and then we have Mars. Mars is at this part of the day, and that's your sense of initiative, ambition, just whatever makes you actually get moving. Mars is in effect. And we have the planet Saturn. Saturn is like your taskmaster. This is the one with the rules and the regulations. This is the one that likes to remind us that traditional things work too. Sometimes it's best to go with the tried and true. So, after that, let's take a look at these aspects. That's a sextile, and that's cooperative energy between the moon and Mars. This is an ingress And this just means that the moon has traveled for a couple of days across the previous sign, which was Scorpio, and has now moved across the line into Sagittarius. And this is sextile, so that's also a cooperative energy. I like to see these sextiles and trines in our aspects for the day. It foretells potential for good outcomes. So let's get into a little bit of interpretive guesswork at these signs and what they might predict for your day. So starting with the void of course, moon, sextile Mars. The void of course is hanging out between signs. The moon is hanging out between signs right now. And so our hearts might feel a little light or unsupervised. And the moon, sextile Mars, drives up our passion and enthusiasm, as well as our sense of initiative. It's a good time to connect physically with your trusted partners. You may also feel comfortable taking the lead on something you feel especially excited about. You can take a look at Mars's house placement in your natal chart to gain further insight into the possible effects of this 2-hour time frame. Unsupervised fun time, guys. Make of that what you can, even at 12:30 in the morning. 12:30 to 2, that's about a 2-hour transit. 3:34 a.m. we have the moon making ingress to Sagittarius. The moon in Sagittarius brings us an ability to be a little more frankly honest with ourselves. It would be wise to listen to what our intuition is telling us at this time and take decisive action. Sagittarius is a fire sign. Fire signs like action. And then after that we have in the evening, the afternoon here, the moon sextile Saturn. And whereas the moon sextile Mars kind of invited us to play, the moon sextile Saturn invites us to connect in more serious ways. We can show that we care, about the people in our home through practical actions and a willingness to have more serious or sober conversations. So, there you have it, friends. Those are your daily aspects for Sunday, September 12th. Feel free to leave any questions or observations in the comments section for this video. If you enjoy this content, please like my video and subscribe to the Old Girl channel. I will leave this up for about 30 seconds so that you may peruse it or pause it for deeper inspection. Thanks again for joining me. See you all tomorrow for more daily aspects.